Financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't pretend to be. I learned how to trade crypto and all that stuff on my own, watching YouTube videos and watching other influencers. Did a lot of research on different types of indicators and how to use them. Anyway, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not claiming to be. So I'm going to just kind of walk through some of the cryptos today. I'm also recording video for my YouTube channel. Um, so right now, let's see, I'm gonna start out with Bitcoin. Let's see what we look like on the daily time frame. Get an idea of what we're looking at here. So right now, Bitcoin's in the process of still going down. And on the daily time frame, the stochastic is all the way in overbought territory. So it's going to be coming down. And seeing that the IMACD is also coming down, that means it'll come down pretty hard. It looks like it has hit the 382 Fibonacci level, which is 97,597. It came down a couple of candles almost to it. It hasn't broke through that yet. I'm still gonna say that because we've got a little ways to go here. We're gonna be between 88,000 and 93,000 before we. I mean that's my prediction. I just don't see any way around it. Um, it hasn't broke through that 97, 98 level yet. So, but the next level down is 93, and then the next level down is 88. And then if it goes down to the 0.786 Fibonacci, that'll be 82. But I just don't see it happening. So here's the scenario. So on the IMACD level, you have a midline. I call it the 0, 0 line or the midline. You got a midline that all these there's columns that come down that show you whether you're going up or down. Okay, and those columns can extend below that midline or above that midline. Right now, the IMACD signal lines, the short time period and the long time period, are both going in a downward direction. Okay, once they hit that midline, they may continue to go past the midline down below it also. If it does that, I have a feeling that that's going to throw us into an altcoin season. Okay, so nobody's got a crystal ball. There's nobody that can predict what the market's going to do. Right now, we are going down. But we've already successfully came down and almost touched that 382 level. And it's still the IMACD signal line still has quite a ways to go down. At least another 4,000 from where it's at now. So we're sitting at. How does all my stuff keep getting changed on here? Yeah, so 4,000 from where we're at now. Okay, we're sitting at 106. That puts you down at 102. Yeah, I'm still gonna say we're gonna go down probably to the 382 level again, and then if that signal line goes down below the 00 line, then we're gonna go down lower. So I'm still gonna say that at some point we're gonna hit between 88 and 93,000. Okay, now the other scenario is seeing that we're above the 00 line. Okay, when this stochastic comes down to the bottom, okay, we may just bounce off this 97, 98 level again and go up. And if that happens, um, then it'll just bounce off the 0 line and go back above the yellow line and continue to go up. So those are the two scenarios that can happen at this point. Okay. We're either going to hit the 97 level, 98.7 level, and continue to go down because we went below the 00 line, or we're going to bounce off the 00 line, go back above the longer time period signal line, and go back up for another rush. Okay, that's what I see happening in the long term. I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera around so I can show you guys better what I'm talking about. Let's see here. I got to turn some stuff off. Turn off the effects. Oh, turn off the effects and turn around the camera. All right. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about here. I'm going to have to scoot all this stuff over a little bit. Okay, you can see I've got my Fibonacci levels right here. We've already came down and bounced off of this once and came back up. That was the bottom of the stochastic. Okay. Now the stochastic's up here in overbought territory. It's going to come back down. Okay. So, like I said, the scenario, then the IMACD up here still has to come down to this midline right here. So it's going to have to drop down here again, which it will because the stochastic's going to go down. And we're either going to bounce off of that line and go back up, or we're going to continue to go down. So we'll have to watch what happens. We're still going to come down though. Um, we did bounce off that 382 Fibonacci and go up. But like I said, the stochastic's at the top right here, and it's got to go back down to oversold territory. So it's going to come back down here again. Got a lot of resistance right here. So it may not make it all the way down there, but we'll see. We'll just have to see what happens. Right now it's not we're not looking at any big bull run material here. We're looking at coming down and consolidating and then seeing if we're going to go down more on Bitcoin, and which will throw us into an altcoin season, or it's going to come down a little bit and bounce right back up and we'll go into another bull run session. Okay. So that's what I see happening with Bitcoin. With Shiba Inu. Oh, wrong one. Here's Shiba Inu. This is the daily time frame also. Shiba Inu is already down below the midline. And it's going to go down some more As you can see, the stochastic just entered the top of the box coming down. It has crossed over the yellow, so in the next few days, next several days, Shiba Inu will see another correction to the downside. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And seeing that the stochastic and the IMACD are both going down at the same time, what does that mean? Well, they're in confluence with each other, so it's going to be a hard push to the downside. Okay. So let me get rid of that Fibonacci. And I'm going to draw one from there to there. Okay, and this will kind of give us an idea of where it will go up or where it'll go down to. Let me see here. I actually think I want to draw it on a different one. Well, hold on. Maybe that was the best one. Yeah, so it passed through all these Fibonacci levels and came all the way back down here to where it was before. Okay, the next level down is the 5 zeros and a 8-2 level. Now I wish I would have kept my I had a buy-in for 0.000011. Now I wish I would have kept it. I saw that we had bounced off of this, and so I just went ahead and made a market buy of Shiba Inu the other day. I should have waited because we're going to come down again. We're going to come back down again. Stochastics at the top. IMACD is going down. Well, the yellow ribbon's on the bottom going down. So all three of those are in confluence with each other. This next leg down could actually take you all the way down to the 5 zeros and an 8-2 or 8-3 level. Yeah, so if you'll look, these ups and downs, they follow these Fibonacci levels. We bounced off of this level and we came up and bounced off of this. There's a resistance level right here. We bounced off of that 3 days in a row. Okay. Now this same level was a support level for about 5 days in a row right here. Can't make this stuff up. Here was another resistance level. Bounced off of it 2 or 3 times. Okay, the half level. We bounced off of that baby probably 7, 8 times right here in this area. This 382 level right here. Let me scoot all this over so you can see it. Okay, we bounced off of this level here. We bounced off of this level here. 7, 8 times we bounced off of this level here. These Fibonacci levels work. You can tell where the levels are. So when this comes down, if it breaks through this level, then it's going to go down to the 5 zeros and 8-2 or 8-3 level. I would set I would dollar cost average in somewhere down here. Set up a limit order. If it doesn't reach it, then it doesn't reach it. But if it does, got in at a good price. All right, let's do XRP. Everybody's real big on XRP right now. Okay, here's XRP on the daily time frame. IMACD is on the midline. It's been traveling sideways on it for quite a while. Stochastics at the top, and it's got to come back down to oversold territory. So for the next 2 or 3 days, this is going to travel down through here to the bottom. And when it does, that price is going to drop. If it breaks through this 0.5 level, then it's going to go down to the 618 level, which is $1.49. Okay. I would set in some ladder limit orders. Set one just a little bit above this 618 and set another one down here a little bit above this 786. That's not financial advice. I'm just saying that's what I would do. Yeah, there's no, I mean, we're running sideways. It's got to break loose one way or the other. And right now, it looks like it's going to go down. So we're either going to bounce off this 0.5 level again. Look, if I scrunch this together, you can see it bounced off of it here and here and here and here several times right here. Okay. So it's a pretty strong level. If it makes it through there, it will go down to the 618 level, which is basically $1.50. That's for XRP. The all-time high was 340, so we've already come down. We've already come down considerably from where we were before. I gotta fix this. What in the world? Something got turned off here. Let me see my settings. Yeah, something got turned off. I need to fix it. There we go. Figured it out. Yeah, so right now we're sitting at $2.07, which is, $1.33 below the all-time high. So we're down about almost 50%, right? All right, that's my update on three of the top most talked about coins. So